Hello there, fans of the Rule the Wave series of games of YouTube. This is No Name 117 Spore, and today we are continuing our Rule the Waves 2 campaign as Austria-Hungary, lasting from 1900 until 1955. This series was originally live streamed on Twitch, link to that in the description below, as well as a link to my personal Discord. Unfortunately, this was only streamed in 720p, so you're not going to get the glorious 1080p that you probably should be getting. And this was streamed across 3 different versions of the game, all of which are currently outdated, so do not expect this to represent the current state of the game. With that out of the way, let's get on to the episode we have today and see what happens. We're on Austria-Hungary naval power, yes. Great Britain is sounding us about an alliance. Hey, Italy! Do you hear that, Italy? They heard it. They heard it. They heard it. Halt construction. We need the money. Italy heard it. On the other hand, Italy now has to go up against us in Great Britain, and they have 1 good battleship. They have a total of 1 good battleship. This is everything else they have. Look at it. In terms of armored cruisers, they okay ones, I guess, pretty average ones. We have a smaller collection, but ours are of higher quality. You know, we have 6 armored cruisers, each armed with 4 10-inch guns, and then a bunch of 6-inch guns. Well, the Italian armored cruisers are, 4 8-inch guns. They have more of them, but we'll win an even fight. Light cruiser-wise, how does it stack up? Again, Italy's building much larger light cruisers than us, but really only for speed. There's other than the speed, there's nothing redeeming about this design. Like a superpower ally, that's just cheating. Yep. Well, time to go to war with Britain. Oh, not Britain. Oh my god, no! 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 Ally! Britain! We are not declaring war on you! Sorry, I misspoke. Italy! Time to go to war with Italy! Not Britain! Well, actually, wait. No, we are going to war with Britain. We're just going to war with Britain against Italy. We're going to war with Britain against Italy. There we go. I explained it somehow. Us and Britain are committing the war against another power. We are, yeah. This is like that This is the foreign political gaffe that your prime minister always makes. This is it. That right there is it. So. One of the things I am going to want to try to do for this campaign is, if I have a really good battle, I'm actually going to try to take the logs from it and such, and just actually get all the logs, get all the details, save them somewhere for the important battles. Probably not for all the battles, but for the important ones and moderately important ones, which is going to need me to have to bring up a note file, and then in the future possibly writing AARs based on them too. We do not need that since we can barely afford it right now. Italy? Italy, I'm pretty certain that we are almost at war with you. Yay, industrial improvements. Now, in the meantime, let's resume construction on that and lose some of that money. An anti-German rebellion has broken out in Southwest Africa. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to spend the war refitting my ships! So now, Minerva has 1 more month of development. Come on. There we go! So a cruiser action, a small cruiser action. I will take it. The sounds are good. On the other hand, they are loud. Hold on. So they were at 25 before. So I reduced... yeah. The sound levels now are at the same level they were at before. Just take that into consideration for a moment. This is way quieter than what we were hearing before, so I think it loaded with 100% volume, but then only went down to 25 when I messed with the settings. In the meantime, gameplay settings. What are we doing? So we're on Rear Admiral's mode. Yes, that is good. Support force can appear in battles. Yes, I'm fine with that. Initial AI of subordinate divisions. All. Just all. Don't play without all. Pause on identification of enemy ships. No. Pause on hit on. Do not pause on air combat, air surface, flotation damage warnings. No flotation damage warning. Deciding new report. Yeah, that's fine. Sync the namesake of the town you grew up in. Magazine explosions made you deaf. Wouldn't be surprised. I don't know specifically what we're going up against here. Well, I mean, I guess we'll find out. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. Thankfully, we're on the coast here. Okay, I'm gonna have to get used to the colors being slightly different than what I had them set at. That being said, good choice in colors. Way better than yellow. Greenland, way better than yellow. And I'm probably gonna have to put on deck colors at some point. So these are some of our light cruisers here. Just a couple of them, I think. Wait, no, it's one of our light cruisers and a British light cruiser. Britain, you're cheating. Don't cheat. This is a pretty good for you, Britain. You have anti-aircraft guns. It's only been a year since the the first aircraft has flown, and as far as I am aware, only one pair of brothers so far has actually flown aircraft. So good job, Britain. You can counter the Wright Flyer too, I suppose. I think I'm gonna report this as a bug. Although I will do that after the stream. Light blue decks. Okay, what I should do... No. What I should do is paint the Russian decks light blue for the pure reason that that's basically what their ships do. To show that their ships are very, very low in the water. Alright, come on, find the enemy. Okay, so although this is a cruiser engagement, we don't... There they are! Hello, look at that, it's the enemy. Some colonists appear to be able to fly. Let's add guns that can aim at them. Yes. How fast can the ship go? 23 knots. Okay, good. So Aurora and Constance can both go the same speed. Guns for balloons. Yes! That is our plan. Shoot down balloons. So it looks like... Okay, Constance, speed up. Catch up. Why are you only doing 20 knots? Alright, what's our torpedo range? What's our gun... Okay, so that's our sighting range. That's our gun range. It's ID'd us. How fast is it? It's 24 knots. Actually, that's not horrible. That is actually a decent light cruiser. Where did Italy get that from? Oh, they have 2 cruisers then. So I think our cruiser is... Are you firing at something? There we go, some shots landed. Alright, so that's 2 Italian light cruisers armed with 8x6-inch guns. Not much armor, kind of fast. And we have 12 5-inch guns. We can get a broadside of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 5-inch guns. Well, they can only get a broadside of 5 6-inch guns. I think my cruiser's a little better. That being said, and I do have more armor to show for it. Alright, so the first one... Wait. I don't know if... I don't know if Italy has suddenly refitted their ships, but I strongly suspect that we're not looking at 2 Bari-class cruisers here. Actually, if we go to the manual and look at their CLs, I think we are looking at a Nino Bixio and a Bari. Alright, so we probably do want to get closer here. And we are just off the coast of Austria and Italy, so we can sustain some we can sustain some hits. Gunnery training is paying off. We've scored multiple hits on the enemy ship. Oh yeah, this is the one with 4-inch guns. The other one has retreated. Alright, so Leopard is having some issues, but it can keep up. We've taken a hit. Single hit, doesn't look like it did a lot. 4-inch hit. Yeah. We scored another hit, that's good. We have knocked out one of the enemy ship's gun turrets. Bari class is damaged. Where is it going to? It's going to the Italian east coast. It can probably escape to port if things go wrong. Yeah, we scored another hit. So my hope is to get these VODs up on YouTube as well if I do want to write reports of the battles and talk about what I was thinking. So I want to be careful here, because what's going on is we're kind of in a broadside chase with this guy, but we're slightly behind him. We are slightly out of our own torpedo range, but we don't know his torpedo range or her torpedo range. If her torpedo range is a little bit larger than us, she could put a torpedo down to us, and she's in a good position to do it. That being said, if she suddenly... We're getting a little close here. Get a little more distance. We took another hit. One of our turrets is disabled. You know, I would take a disabled turret over that, what we've done to that ship. Alright, so... do a turn. Do another turn. Get a little more distance. Oh, no. Belt extended hit on Aurora. Doesn't look like a lot of damage was done. Unfortunately, this is still torpedo range. We're gonna separate out just slightly. We scored a hit. Okay, that's probably her cruiser escort. Yeah, torps are fun. Unfortunately, they didn't pan out well for the contest, but they are fun. You needed guns and torps for the contest, apparently. But it's like... torpedoes. Alright. Okay, so he scored a couple more hits. It's moderately damaged. It's slowing. It is slowing down, and that is a very, very good sign. It is trying to run towards Austria! Not using control click to move. Sometimes I do. You know, honestly, it's going to get to the point that this ship's going to run us out of ammunition. Oh yeah, all of our turrets are in good shape. We've taken minor structure and minor flotation damage, but our ship's like still combat ready. Scored a couple more hits on it, that's good. We'll pass astern of it at a broadside angle, and that will also allow Constance to fire her guns. And kind of switch between control click and not control click, to be honest, for movement. Sometimes I'll use not control click because I just I only want to turn the ship's direction. I don't want them to move in that way. And now, oh yeah, that's the button for it. I temporarily forgot the button for it. Weirdly enough, it's intuitive. Fore and aft hull hit, that caused a bit of flooding. Not much. Okay, we are now running circles around her. Scored another hit. Go back into chase. Enter in a path this way. Why are we firing at the Nembo? Fire at the Bari! Bari is better. We want to sink the Bari. The Nembo we don't need to care about quite as much. Alright, that was a pretty sharp turn there. Yep, scored another hit. I think the thing with control click is it immediately makes your ship move. So if I want to do a little more precise of a turn, I typically use this. But if I want to do a little less precise of a turn, I'll typically use the control click. Okay, so speed is slowed slightly. Our grates aren't very clean anymore. But you know, as long as we can stay kind of near this guy, we'll be fine. Okay, come on. I don't think we see anything else. Yeah, no. Let's go another hit. That's good. Like, come on. Sink. Sink, damn it. Okay, that's bad range right there. Alright, we'll do this sort of swerve. Multiple hits. There we go. We found our the gunners found their range for a little bit. Darn it, Britain. Your ship's not even damaged. Actually, it is rejoining now, I think. Okay, 2 hits. Good. I think we need to be shooting at it on this side. We took another hit. Come on. Got another one. There is a very, very good chance that the ship's gonna go down. But, you know, I'd much rather assure the kill. This game feels so weird without the sound from Rule the Waves 1. Crap, it's turned. It's in a roughly parallel course. Okay, good. You know what I'm gonna do? Squad max. We're gonna do a pincer maneuver. Okay, so at this point we are relaying signals to Constance from our flagship, just over this poor Italian cruiser in the middle. Alright, so Constance is coming up on it now. Constance will turn around that way. Aurora that way. Yeah, like in this case, I typically use this a little more since I do need to have a little bit more fine control over what I do. I need to make sure that Aurora doesn't get torpedoed. I think Constance's torpedo range is slightly better, which I think means that Britain has better technology than us. This guy doesn't have a lot of choices on where to go. Because he turns towards one cruiser and then gets shot up and then turns back towards our other cruiser. It looks like that Nembo class is running for home at this point. Alright, turn that way. You catch him out on this side. Ah, that Nembo is trying to regroup with its cruiser. And now we are in a stern chase with it, but we're gonna have ships coming up on both sides. Okay, Aurora took a hit. It's turning into Aurora now. Less than 20% of ammo remaining. Actually, I think Constance still has a good amount of ammo left, so... Yep, another hit. On the other hand, we want to swerve you that way. And you just stay on your current course. You are probably in a bad torpedo spot. You see, I didn't see other people who play this game managing their ships in terms of torpedoes quite like this. At the angle Constance is at, I'm not worried. I'm not really that worried of a torpedo hitting her. I think Constance is at a good angle here. And now Aurora's coming from the front. Now that's a bad angle for Aurora. Now that's better. Constance, you want to do that. Aurora, you want to also do that. This guy's just trying to run any way he can, or escape any way he can. I actually want to try to swap Aurora and Constance on other sides, I think. And the reason I'm going to do that is, I think... Actually, I don't know which guns of Aurora's are better. Those ones aren't really firing. Actually, I think it might be the guns on this side which are better. This is gonna be a damn it Italy situation. You ran me out of ammo. Actually, that's a really bad position for Aurora. Now, on the other hand, I wouldn't be entirely surprised if that ship's out of ammo. So, Constance, you stay on your current course. And actually just stay on that course right there. Come on! Nice! Nicely done! Oh, right, because Constance is, modern. Constance is a way modern cruiser. Alright, we are gonna order our force to, Spalato now. And Constance will be AI controlled again. That Bari has stopped dead in the water. I assume that Nembo's probably just gonna go over there and pick up survivors. We're just gonna abandon the area. Yep. We can feel good that those Italians are gonna live. Alright, let's just get away from here. Our battle's gone on way too long. Yep. Nice, easy victory right there. I don't know how this appears for you guys on stream. Let me actually see. Readable? Text is readable, I would say. Alright, so ship details. What happened? So, Bari. Yeah, yeah, we did a lot to her. We shot her up a lot. She took 27 medium hits and 12 light hits, but it took that torpedo from Constance to actually put her down. That being said, Constance doesn't belong in 1904. Okay, so there are other Bari... Wait, what? Oh yeah, that is a Bar... Wait, what? That's a Bari class? But that's a Bari class. How is that a... What? Alright, that doesn't make sense. There we go. Does it say... Yeah, there's Constance. Yeah, Constance. OP. Doesn't belong in 1904. So they got their survivors, but, you know, we won the fight. Austria, major victory. Cool. Thank you all for watching. As a reminder, the like and subscribe buttons exist. Do with them as you please. If you want to watch my live streams from which this video originates, you can go to my Twitch page. And if you want to keep up with the live streams and interact with my nearly non-existent community, you can join my Discord. Links to both are in the description below. Goodbye, everyone.